With growing tensions between the US and China, and an unprecedented warming of ties between India and the US, Apple Inc.'s main manufacturer, Foxconn of USA, has begun operations to manufacture the latest Apple iPhone 15 at Sri Perumbudur in Tamil Nadu state in India. The long-awaited decision to begin manufacturing for sale in India and perhaps also overseas began implementation just weeks after Foxconn started shipping from its main manufacturing base in China. The newest iPhone devices are being prepared at a Foxconn Technology Group facility in Sri Perumbudur. Reports and officials in India confirmed that the Cupertino, California-based company has embarked on a multi-year strategy to diversify its manufacturing away from China. The move is aimed at reducing the risk in the supply chain for its most critical products as trade uncertainties increased by tensions between US and China. Indian officials emphasized that the step by the American manufacturer is primarily aimed at India to become a manufacturing center and strengthen ties with the US. Apple only assembled a small portion of its iPhones in India prior to the iPhone 14. Thus, the India unit's production was 6 to 9 months behind China's. Last year, that delay was significantly reduced, and by the end of March, Apple had produced 7% of its iPhones in India. Efforts are being made this year is to move closer to parity on shipment timing from India and China, according to reports. The volume of the iPhone 15's production in India will rely on the ease with which Foxconn's factory outside of Chennai can ramp up its production lines and the ready availability of components, which are mostly imported. The new iPhone, which is most likely to be unveiled on September 12, is expected to be the device's largest improvement in 3 years. The camera system will receive significant improvements across the board, and the Pro models will have an upgraded 3nm A16 CPU to boost sagging sales. The new family of handsets is essential. This month, Apple announced that its sales had declined for the third consecutive quarter due to weak customer demand in important markets like the US, China, and Europe. Reports suggest that Pegatron and a Wistron factory that the Tata Group is purchasing will soon start producing the iPhone 15 alongside other Apple suppliers in India. Through its Taiwanese suppliers, Apple has steadily grown in India, taking advantage of some of the financial advantages provided by the Modi administration to attract more high-end manufacturing. Other reports suggest that Apple quadrupled iPhone production in India to more than $7 billion, or nearly Rs. 58,221 crore, in the fiscal year that ended in March.